We live in a world where technology has been called the greatest disruptor of human happiness in history. Is this really true?
Amy Blankson, along with her brother Sean Acor, are co-founders of GoodThink, a positive psychology research and consulting firm that delivers training on the science of happiness to global organizations like Google, Deloitte, MIT, NASA, the U.S. Army, and many others. Amy is the author of the best-selling book, The Future of Happiness: 5 Modern Strategies for Balancing Productivity and Well-Being in the Digital Era. She serves as a visioneer for the X Prize Foundation for Personal Health and is a featured expert on Oprah's Happiness Course. A passionate and engaging speaker, Amy Blankson inspires audiences to increase performance and well-being through simple, scientifically proven, and practical life hacks.
We have technology creeping into every crevice of our lives faster than we know what to do with it and what we can currently assimilate or even evaluate what this means for us. But how do I use technology to actually make me happier in a meaningful way? And that conversation seems to be something that was weighing on people's minds. And so I began to dig into this a little bit more. What does this mean in terms of the future of happiness? What I mean by happiness and optimism, we define optimism as the belief that your behavior matters. Rational optimism starts with realism, not with rose-colored glasses, and it maintains the belief that your behavior matters and that success can look different from multiple different success points. We're fortunate enough today to be living in a time where the cognitive revolution has collided with the technological revolution, giving us the opportunity to peel back the layers of our mind to really understand what's happening in our lives on a day-to-day basis in real time. So it's part of why I have spent the last year and a half of my life researching and writing about the intersection of technology and well-being in our lives, and what does that mean in terms of the future. We got our start with our company, GoodThink, in 2007. It was in the midst of the recession that my brother Sean approached me, and he said, "Amy, I have this great idea. Let's start a happiness company. And I even wrote a business plan for you, and I want to share it with you." And so he handed it to me, and I said, "Sean, that is a Starbucks napkin." It was not a business plan. But he spent the afternoon convincing me that the research they had been doing through the happiness course at Harvard and some original research taking place in the field at that time was exactly the message that people needed to hear in the midst of the greatest economic recession since the Great Depression. We found that the conversation was actually one that was occurring all over the globe. We wound up traveling to over 50 countries in just 3 years to talk about the importance of why positive psychology is so important in times of uncertainty and stress. When we have a change in mindset, what we didn't know is that that mindset can actually affect the way that we perceive stress. We didn't know that challenging times in themselves were a tremendous opportunity for growth, that half of the Fortune 500 companies actually came out of the last recession. And I think the reason why this message has become so powerful is because we've learned that incorporating the principles of positive psychology into our work and teams is the single greatest competitive advantage in the modern economy. And part of my mission is to really help individuals understand that technology is something that can help us move forward, that it can make us happier, that it has the ability to make the world a better place. Where are we heading right now? Where do we want to be heading? The question is, are we doomed? And the answer is no, we're not doomed. We should be shapers of technology, not the other way around. Because the same technology that leads to bullying is the same technology that can now lend a helping hand. For all the frustration and the distractions and the dangers of the technological era, let's not lose sight of where we're going and where we want to be going in the future. Let's be part of the solution by mindfully choosing to use technology for its best and highest purposes. This is the future of happiness, and it's up to us to create it. Thank you so much. Thank you.